I was here at one of the most beautiful beaches in Greece together with these two animals just behind me and a beautiful sea again behind my back. Now, I saw something in the charts and I realized we have to talk about it. What exactly is missing for us to see the next leg up in the market, and how can we trade this market and make money as it is right now?
Now, analyzing Bitcoin is not that complicated, especially if you have cycle indicators at hand. And in this video, I want to show you how you can very easily understand which direction Bitcoin is about to go, whether it's going to up or down, using the cycle indicators. Now, let me add one by one the cycle indicators to the chart so you see how I analyze the chart and how I actually make my trading decisions. Now, this is a 1-day cycle indicator. It basically shows the next 5 to 7 days of Bitcoin development. Now, if you take a look at the past, you will see that it kind of really predicts quite well where Bitcoin is going to go in the next few days. Here we have a very long time where this indicator was showing that we are trending down, we're going to the bottom. And whenever it's actually showing that we are overbought, we're above 80 here at the top, actually the price does prints the top as well. Now we can see a very similar pattern right now in the Bitcoin price. Sorry for that. We can see that this cycle indicator already is at 87. So it's basically preaching the top, and it means that within the next 1 to 2 days, we are actually going to reach the top in this 1-day cycle. And basically, it means that there is not much power left for Bitcoin. Now, for a few days, we sure can trend up, okay? But then we will expect some kind of a downside. That is what this indicator is telling us about. And this is one of the most important cycle indicators. Now, if I go to another cycle indicator, I can simply go to the settings of this indicator and change it, for example, to 1 week. If I print 1 week, I can see kind of a very similar, and let me change the time frame also from 30 minutes. 12 hours, so we can see a bit of more price history for Bitcoin. Now, what we can see is that, hey, our chart is actually trending down, and it's totally normal. It's perfectly normal because the 1 week cycle indicator shows exactly the same. If it's going up, we can expect the price to go up. And if it's going down, we can expect the price to also go down. Now, this happened multiple times in the past. If you check the price history, and it's happening right now. Now, what I want to say is that Bitcoin is actually holding this price extremely well. And it means that in the next weekly cycle, whenever we're going to make a bottom and we're going to go up from the bottom, we can expect actually a big push to the upside. However, in the immediate short term, within the next few days or a week, I don't expect a much upside potential from Bitcoin, to be honest. Sure, the cycle indicator can actually reverse in the middle. There is always a chance that it will reverse. However, now, seeing the 1-day cycle indicator preaching the top, seeing the 1 week cycle indicator actually showing that we are going down, I cannot expect much upside from Bitcoin. I can expect a little bit of upside to make a daily cycle high, and then I would expect this kind of development where the price actually goes down, potentially retest the 102K or 103K level before it explodes to the upside. Now, let me change this 1 week cycle indicator to 4 hours, which shows immediate short term, which shows what can we expect actually. And of course, I have to adjust the time frame as well to at least 4 hours. This indicator shows how Bitcoin will be moving within the next hours up to 1 or 2 days. And we can see a similar situation here. We saw that, hey, we made a bottom here, also had bottom here, and we had a bottom here. From each bottom, we went up, went up, went up, before we actually reversed to the downside. Now, same thing can be expected right now from Bitcoin. Look, we made a bottom on the 4-hour cycle. Okay, it was actually today morning when the bottom was made. Now we made a bottom here. And what I expect from the price, it will push a little bit up before it then reverses to the downside. And all these 3 cycle indicators that I just demonstrated for you on the screen, they perfectly align with each other. So if I combine this with the support and resistance level for Bitcoin, I see a clear picture what might happen. Now, you see, when you trade Bitcoin, you're never 100% sure what is going to happen, right? But you play with probabilities. And now probability is very clear. We are going to push up for the next 1 to 2 days, okay? We'll do something like this. We'll go to 109K. We will make bounce into resistance, okay? Either at 109, or if we are very lucky, we'll push even more to maybe 110, 111K, okay? From there, we'll basically push into resistance and we will go down. We will most probably not going to overcome this resistance that fast. And the reason behind that is that the 1 week cycle is falling and that the 1 day indicator is currently breaching the top. Okay, so how do I play this scenario? Now, all I can do is actually to open a small long position with the take profit price at about 109K, where we have our resistance zone. And if you want to use resistance and support zones, you basically use this indicator, TPO, time price opportunity. It shows you the most interesting levels for Bitcoin. And basically here you can see that this black line, it shows that here we have a very strong resistance and support zone, which currently, of course, the resistance zone at 109K. So how do I trade this? I put a long position right now. I ride it until 109K and I take profit there. Then I see and reassess the situation, and most probably I'll open a short position somewhere at around 109, 109 and a half, and then I ride that down to the 1 day cycle low. Now, let me just put 1 day cycle low so you understand where I am planning to close the position, the short position, which I'm going to open. Sure, so if within the next few days I'm going to open a short position, let's assume I do it on Sunday or Monday, I'm going to ride it until this indicator then goes below 20. When it goes below 20, I close my short. And that's how I trade this market. That's what we can expect from Bitcoin and from the crypto market in general. It's just in front of me. It's Palos Beach. Is a place where you can find this turquoise water, the same one that you can find in Maldives. That is similar to Maldives. It's European Maldives is what I like to call. And people come here with the boats. They position the boats right here. During the day, there are a bunch of boats over here. Right now, there's only one boat left. They're going to go back to Kisamos, which is another small port down in the north of Greece. Whoa. I forgot something, right? Subscribe to the channel. Click subscribe button. Comment down below. Click the like button because you want to make money in this bull market for the rest of the few months that we have left in this bull market, and also during bear market, because what we're going to do, we're going to short a bunch of coins. We're going to make money shorting next year. Next year will be even more interesting year than this year. You see, this year is the last year when Bitcoin can actually reach an all-time high and we can actually make money, but it's risky. We don't really know if it's going to happen and we're going to when it's going to happen. But next year, we know we're going to short every single top of the daily cycle. Okay, apply cycle indicators and make money by short. See you in the next one.